It's cherry blossom season in New York. Today I'm heading to Roosevelt Island for an urban sketching session. I've heard they have some really lovely cherry blossom trees, and I'm really excited to check them out and also explore the island because I've never really done that before. Roosevelt Island is a small, skinny island between Manhattan and Queens. It has tons of walkways with lovely water views. It's just really a great place to walk around. You can subway there, you can drive there, but they also have a tram that you can take that is the same price as the subway. So this morning I'm trying the tram for the first time. The trip is just a couple of minutes and you get some really cool views of the bridge and the water and the island. I didn't have the best spot on the inside of the tram to take videos, so these are mostly the bridge, but I enjoyed the experience of seeing the island from above and would definitely say it was worth a try. This was a lovely day, if a little windy, and I got there early enough to get my first sketch in on the main walkway of trees before it got too crowded. If you've never seen cherry blossom season in New York City, it is a very big thing, and they're only here for a couple of weeks. So anywhere that has cherry blossom trees gets insanely busy while they're blooming. One of the really popular places to see the cherry blossoms is at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden, which I have sketched at during peak bloom before, so I'll link those videos below. But I've never really explored Roosevelt Island at all before, so I was really excited to check it out and walk around. The palette I brought with me today was Denise Soden's Wildlife palette with Da Vinci paints. And then I added just a little dot of opera pink in the top lid just to have for the day. I wanted to make sure I could really get that vibrant pink for the trees. And I feel like I basically never use opera pink, so this was the perfect reason to break it out. I also threw a couple extra Neocolor 2s in my bag because I really want to figure out how to use them more in my urban sketching practice. I tried adding them to the end of this first piece, but I need to work on the ink pen Neocolor combo a little bit more. I'm not really happy with how I'm using them together. I don't know that I love them together, so I need to play around with it a little bit more. I think maybe when I use Neocolor I might just not use ink pen. I don't know, to be decided, but I did attempt the ink pen, watercolor, and Neocolors for this first one. Then it was time for a quick lunch break. I grabbed some noodles, sat by the water, had a lovely little break before I went in search of more trees. This second piece was much quicker and looser, and I like it better than the first one, actually. It was more of a fun experiment. I wasn't thinking too hard about it. I didn't try to do the ink pen, and I also didn't sketch it out first. I just went straight in with the Neocolors and scribbled around, and it was really fun. All in all, this was a really fun urban sketching outing. If you've never explored Roosevelt Island, I would highly recommend it. And if you made it this far, thank you. I so appreciate you. Let me know what your favorite things to do to celebrate spring are in the comments below. Or if you're in New York City, I'd love to hear where your favorite cherry blossom spot is. I'll link all of the supplies I used in the description below, along with the videos I mentioned earlier in case you want to check any of them out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.